Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are y'all doing tonight? Blake Duddy and Kevin Bernstein coming at you from the Degata Hall Gym at Oratory Prep in Summit, New Jersey. And we have Rams versus Rams basketball today. However, it's Oratory Prep versus Roselle. Kevin, how are we doing today?
We're doing great. I hope this game's going to be a little bit more exciting than the Super Bowl last night because I thought it was pretty boring.
Yeah, you might have thought it was boring, but I know there's a man on the Oratory Prep basketball team that did not think so, and that's number 13, Ryan Fay.
Yeah.
Big win for his Eagles last night.
Yeah, he's a big Eagles fan. I hear about it every day.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully he carries that energy into today.
Yeah.
You guys can picture the people warming up right now, all the players. We will come back to you in just a few as the announcers are getting ready to announce all the players on the court and do the national anthem. We will be back in just a few. Great introductions by our athletic director, Mr. Gish, just a few moments ago as we're getting ready to start this Rams basketball game today. Rams versus Rams. Looking forward to a great match today. This is the opening round of the Union County tournament. And Roselle is 9-10 going to this game, but 7-2 in the Union County Conference. And Oratory is coming off of a not the best loss against Scottsbluff Fanwood, but we're looking to come right back to it today. Let's get straight to it. Kevin, what are we thinking for this game? Anybody you're looking out for?
So I think after that SPF game last week, the Rams definitely were fighting hard, but SPF's one of our big rivals, and we just couldn't get it. So I think the Rams are going to come out fast, and they're going to try and steal the deal tonight.
Absolutely. It's going to be Bolster versus Moody for Roselle on the tip-off. For Roselle on the court, they also have number 1, that's Pierre. Number 2, that's Soto. 55, the big man, Deceit. And that appears to be number 0, which is Hobson. And then for Oratory, we have 11, the kid, Marcus Johnson. 14, Henry Bolster. 13, Ryan Fay. Number 0, Max Cook. And 5, Jalen Brogdon. Here we go. Looks like, tip off. Lost the tip off, but over to Brogdon. Swings it over to MJ to Fay. Fay for the 3. Misses just short. And Soto's going to get the rebound there to kick this game off. Looks to be Soto over to Hobson. Hobson dribbles up. Step back. Throws it over to Moody, who puts it in for the layup. And takes the early lead 2-0 over the Rams. Cook brings it up now for the Rams. Bolster has it over to Cook. Cook dribbles around. For the Bolster. Bolster for the 3. Airballs it too far. Jalen gets the rebound. Jalen brings it up. Spin move. Layup. No good. Seat, the big man, gets the rebound. It's going to be jump ball going over to Roselle's way. Kevin, what do you think of this opening drive so far?
So far, the Rams are definitely a little slow, but after having the day off today, I think the Rams are just waking up a little bit, you know. They probably just got to bed about an hour ago before coming to the game, so they just got to wake up.
Day off always does wonders. Gets the guys extra rest, especially on a day like today.
But the extra rest may pay off in the end. You never know. It's only the first quarter.
Absolutely.
6 minutes or 7 minutes remaining. Excuse me.
Pierre over to Hobson there. Hobson now has it. Bolster steals it. Going to bring it up the court. Is going to be Bolster. He's going to go for the layup, and he's going to get it to tie the game. There you go. Looks like Soto's going to be bringing it up for Roselle. Back over to Hobson. Hobson, the leading scorer on this team with 257 points going into today, followed by Pierre. And he gets tripped up, and there's going to be a charge, and it's going to be Roselle ball. Looks like Soto's going to be the one inbound in the ball. So he goes over to Hobson, guarded by Cook. And Cook gets hit in the face right there. Looked like an elbow. Hopefully he's all right. Looks like it hit him in the jaw. Seems to be all right. And Cook's going to be the one taking it up for the Rams now. Oratory Rams. That's going to be confusing with 2 Rams. I'm just going to have to go by Roselle and Oratory today. Excuse me, it looks like it's going to be Fay inbounding it. Fay to Cook. Calls the play out. Nice move right there as he swings it over to Fay. The 3-point line over to Marcus. Johnson for the 3, misses just short, hits the front of the rim, and it's going to be Pierre with the rebound who's bringing it up. MJ guarding him over to Moody, number 5. Gives him the layup, no good. Jalen Brogdon with the rebound, who's now bringing it up over to Cook, wide open 3. No good, misses just far. MJ comes up with the rebound but doesn't get it. Then Fay now has it. Bobbling around, Fay jumps out of bounds but throws it in. MJ with the layup. Very nice sequence
well
right there.
Well played by the Rams there. Way to recover that ball.
Yeah, way to recover. Kevin said it the best. Ball was bobbling around, and Fay was able to keep it in bounds, give it to Marcus, who then put it up for the layup.
Yeah, I thought we were going to get a jump ball there, but no.
No, sir.
Fay fought it out.
Fay and Brogdon. Fay with another steal over to Brogdon. Got an open lane. Goes for the layup, and he nailed. No good. And Moody's going to come down with it. It's all good. Jalen now playing defense. Marcus goes for the steal, almost gets it. And he's going to be wide open, but he is going to miss it. That was Pierre in the corner. Moody rebounds it, and that's going to be off of Jalen. Roselle ball. Very sloppy on both parts right there. That sequence right there. Let's see if both teams needs to bringing it a little bit, but it's still early in this game as we're only 5 minutes left in the first quarter. And ball's going to be going Oratory's way now. Not sure what happened here. We have a push.
Looked like there's a little push on 55 on Jalen.
Yeah, that's the seat.
So Jalen drew that, but I think being one of those, I mean, I'm a big man myself. I'm 6'3". But playing hockey, I mean, I touch a kid, they go flying. So I was always in the penalty box. So I think there's kind of like pros and cons to being tall like that.
For sure, as Marcus has it at the top of the key. He's going to be called for a travel here. It was most likely a travel. He doesn't think so, but I'm sure he'll be rewatching this tape. He'll see it as he gives Coach Doherty the thumbs up. It's going to be Soto who inbounds it over to Hobson now for Roselle. Hobson's going to be bringing it up. Hobson, a junior, and like I said before, the leading scorer. He's done an amazing job. And now the second scorer, Pierre now has it, who he happens to be a senior, as there's a three, no good by Hobson that appeared to go in and out. Fay over to Bolster. Bolster gets it smacked out of his hand, but that's going to continue to be Oratory's ball. Very nice block right there. I believe it was by Pierre. That looked good. Here's going to be Cook. Cook, the fan favorite on Oratory. He's going to inbound the ball. Gives it over to MJ. Wide open three from the corner, and he drills it. Nice swish.
Great shot by MJ there. Smart play by both of them. Max Cook taking it out, passing to MJ. MJ was wide open and took that three. And that's what we need.
It's like watching poetry in motion, seeing a three get swished like that from the corner. You got to love seeing it, especially from someone like Marcus Johnson. He's amazing. The ball now is Pierre over there to the seat. Over to Soto. Soto from the top of the key now. Floater, no good. Cook comes down with the rebound. Cook has it. That's 0-on-0 action right there as Hobson's guarding him. Cook drives it up, loses it for a second, recovers it though. Over to Marcus. Over to Fay. Jalen. Brogdon's gonna give it back to Fay. Fay for the three, step back, and he's just a little too far, but appears to be Moody coming down with the rebound over to, it's off of Deceit. Hobson came down with the rebound there. Tried to pass it over to Deceit, and he just could not hold on to that. Cook inbounding once again for the Rams. Kevin, if you had to pick a favorite player on this team, who would you go with?
Oh, God, I don't like to pick favorites, but I think I'd have to go with Ryan Fay. I really love his playing style.
Cook brings it up just past the logo now. There's Kevin's favorite player, Ryan Fay, now with it. Very nice move there by Fay as Cook drives up to the basket, and it looked like this should have been a foul, and they're going to call the foul. Now Cook's going to get 2 from the free throw line. Now, Cook's been here. He's a senior now. He's been on this varsity team since he was a freshman. He's had many run-ins where very close games were being dropped, and it was due to free throws. And now Cook himself has learned from that team, and he's saying, okay, I need to work on my free throw game just to make sure that they stay on that and they don't lose any games by free throws as he drills his first one. Looking to take his second one now. Drills the second one. The little things that matter as Koska is subbed in now for Marcus Johnson.
That's one thing Max Cook has been excellent at is free throws this year.
Absolutely.
For the games I've been at, I really don't think he's missed any. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 here and there, but when you get 2 shots, you're going to be wanting making them both, and not everyone can do that.
Nice little floater right there from Pierre. That's for the 2 for Roselle's first point since the opening drive of this game. As now Fay's going to bring it up for the Rams, for the Oratory Rams, pardon me. Rams with Soto guarding him. Over to Cook. Cook brings it up over to Fay. Fakes a 3. Jalen now. And they're going to call a travel on Jay. Appeared to be carry, and then he brought it over. It's all good. It's going to be Roselle's ball now, and Soto's going to be the one inbounding it. Over to Hobson, who's going to bring it up. Now, Roselle, a team who has a good record. They are 9-10, but they have been 0 for their last 4, which is, you never want to see that from a team. As Deceit now has it from the 3-point line. They're going to have a call somewhere down. Kevin, did you see it? I was watching Deceit. I did not see it.
No, I missed that.
Looked to be a foul on Hobson, I believe. As it's going to be Oratory's ball, and Olahan into the game. Jack Olahan checking in for, I believe, Ryan Fay. No, not Ryan Fay, pardon me, for Henry Bolster. Olahan also a fan favorite. His 3-point shot has been absolutely impeccable this season.
Yeah, I was just about to mention that. The Rowdies love his 3-point.
Speaking of the Rowdies, not the best showing tonight. We still have a lot of people here, though, as it is the first round of the Union County Tournament. Olo for 3.
As he goes for the 3, and he makes it.
Absolutely.
As I was just saying, the Rowdies love his 3. And sure enough, he bangs one.
Very first shot, really. He must be hearing this broadcast because he really just played right into what we were saying. Hobson bringing it up, loses it for a second, recovers, and he's going to be fouled. As he went for the nice floater right there. He's going to have 2 from the free throw line. See what he can do as the Oratory Prep Rams have a 12-4 lead with about 2 minutes left in this first quarter. Appears to be Archie Mueller, Ryan Fay, and Henry Bolster getting ready to check in for the Rams here. We're bringing
Fay's in already.
No, Fay's in already. Sorry.
It's going to be Archie and Bolster checking in.
Yeah.
Archie's going to be checking in for Max, and Bolster checking in for Brogdon.
It's great to see the freshman Archie Mueller get some minutes.
He's been performing well on varsity.
And, sorry, I'm going to say this last name wrong, but a Ferry checking in now for Roselle. That appeared to be for DeCite. As Hobson now has it for the free throw. And he drills it. Archie going to be the one doing the inbounding job for the Rams right here, Oratory Prep. Fay's going to bring it up.
Well defended by Roselle there. Koska takes it. He's going to pass it to Olahan. He's going to fumble it.
Poirier also in the game, number 11 for Roselle now. Archie has it, guarded by Soto. Over to Will Koska, over to Fay. Recently checked in Poirier, guarding him. Fay's going to drive up from the top of the key, layup, and in and out. Fay's going to get the rebound somehow, and that ball's going to stay Oratory as it appeared to deflect off number 24, who's a Ferre. And Archie's going to inbound the ball now. Over to Olahan. Olahan to Bolster. Bolster, spin move, gets out of it. Will Koska.
Looks like Rams are running around a little bit. Looks like they got a little discombobulated. But Olo goes for another 3, he bangs it. Wow. He is 2 for 2 on the 3-point right now.
Olahan just an elite shooter from 3 for Oratory.
Yeah.
You can't get enough of watching him on the court.
No, he has such great form, and he joins them.
Putting together a great senior season.
Yes, he has.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we don't usually see him.
Moody goes
like
up.
I remember last year, we don't usually see him playing a lot in the first quarter, but this year, almost every game he's in the first quarter, and let me tell you, he's showing Coach Hardy what he can do.
Absolutely, as Moody puts the layup in right there for Roselle. Will Koska over to Archie. Archie to Fay. Fay from the top of the 3-point line drives it up. Koska open from 3 in the corner, and he misses too far. Archie rebound and puts it in for the 2.
Beautiful rebound by Archie.
Very nice right there by
played.
Archie. Archie gets the rebound, puts it in for the 2.
He set up the Xbox under the hoop, and that's where he stood. And he stood his ground. He made that layup. What did we needed?
Lots of promise from the freshman here. Very excited to see what he can do in these next few years at Oratory. Oh, blocked by Olahan, but they're going to call a foul there. That was on the foul was on Olahan as a Ferry was going for the shot. He's going to set up for the free throw now. He's going to have 2 of them. Coach Kelly calling over Pierre there. He's talking to him, and he's done a very nice job with this Roselle team, leading them to a very nice record. And he misses the first one just a little to the left. I'll tell you what, I don't know if you can hear him from up here, but he's giving it to him.
Yeah, he's definitely a loud coach. He definitely likes to get his word out there. As Archie takes it up for Rams.
Just step out of bounds. He's fouled out of bounds on the push. You love that. You love a vocal coach at all times. Just shows that they care. Shows their love for the game.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Archie's going to have a couple free throws here now. Archie for his first free throw. Drills it. That puts the lead 8-18 for the Rams. 6 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Misses the second one, rebounded by, that's Poirier. Brings it up, goes for the layup, and that just misses a little wide. That was a very nice shot, very nice move. just so happened to not go in, as the final for the first quarter is 18-8. The Oratory Prep Rams are leading.
Blake Duddy, what did you like from that first quarter of the Rams?
I like the ball movement, Kev. I really like the ball movement by Oratory. They were moving it around very well. Wasn't getting stolen a whole lot. And along with that, we were stealing the ball a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Also, from three, we're shooting very nice. I mean, Olahan drilled the 2 threes. Marcus Johnson nailed that 1 3. What about you, Kev?
I'm going to agree with you there, the ball movement. But definitely there's sometimes there where the Rams got a little discombobulated. But they definitely turned themselves around as they're still leading the Roselle Rams 18-8.
Absolutely, and Coach Kelly is giving it to the Roselle team right now. But you love to see that, though. He's saying everything we're saying up here. We can hear him clearly from here. And this is a great coach. You love to see it. Shows that he cares. I mean, you never want to go out in the first round, and he's really trying to make sure his team keeps this fighting chance for them.
Yeah. Yeah, the Rams are definitely – the Oratory Prep Rams are definitely not a team to give up. As we saw last week against Scotch Plains, they had a good lead, and they lost it. They came back and unfortunately lost by 3 points. But it was definitely an unfortunate game for the Rams. There was definitely an emotional game. But the Rams are back tonight at the Decatur Coliseum, and they will definitely get back.
And here comes the big man, Brandon Lasad for the Oratory Prep Rams. It is always an honor seeing him play. It's always a joy.
Yeah, definitely him missing his first 2 seasons, freshman, sophomore year. He's definitely been performing well his junior year, as much as he can do.
And he's done.
As you can see how much he has to do. He has to wear 2 knee braces to prevent more injuries on what can be another ACL tear.
Archie misses the floater, and that's knocked away. It's going to stay as Oratory's ball there. Coach Doherty being vocal, guiding the team. He's done an amazing job. Love to give a shout out to him. He's done an amazing job with this Rams team, as he does every single year. And there's really something special this year, as there's a foul called. It appears to be on Pierre for Roselle. See who Archie goes to right here. He's got Faye in the corner. Faye's going to drill this 3. Brandon passes it off of Pierre. We're all good. Soto boots it. Olahan recovers it. Amazing. Marcus Johnson now going to bring it up. Goes
the
right
St. Peter's
Pierre.
Prep transfer, Marcus Johnson. Let's go for the 3. Just misses it. Just wide to the left. As all of them come back defending.
Pierre and 1. That was a very nice shot as he went for the floater. Puts it off the backboard, and he was fouled on the play, so he's going to have a free throw right here. That's a very nice shift of momentum there for Roselle. Let's see how they can use it to play. Still very early in the second quarter, and now here comes Carl King in for the Roselle Rams. Moody's still on the court talking to Coach Kelly right now. Pierre for the free throw. Makes it. Along with that, Affair is still on, number 24 for the Roselle Park Rams.
Ryan Faye's going to take it up.
The ball's still going
Rams ball.
Deflected off of
goes the Rams' way. Taking it out for the Rams is going to be Archie. As he goes to the line, meets the ref.
Deep pass. Bolster gets up, catches it. Bolster's going to bring it up to Marcus. Marcus guarded by Pierre. Loses it. That's going to be Roselle's ball. The bench for Roselle's letting him know. It's all good. Still, Roselle, this was the shift of momentum that they were looking for, and they're getting it. Now, this is the time where the Oratory defense needs to do what they've been doing all season and really step up and just make sure they lock them down. Marcus Johnson, like we just said, elite defender as well. Nice shot by Moody there for the layup. Archie now going to bring it up for the Rams over to Faye.
The Roselle bench is definitely
travel on Faye there. I'm not so sure. He knows it. He knows he traveled. And Cook's going to come in for Archie. Good minutes right there by Archie. Very nice job by the freshman. But now the senior veteran's going to take over, and Max Cook. And that's going to be King bringing it up for Roselle now. Guarded by Faye. Swings it over to by Pierre. Over to Affaire, guarded by Bolster. Gives it to Moody, guarded by Brandon. He's going to travel. Oh, what's the call here? It's still going to be Roselle's ball. I thought it was a travel, but They're going to call a foul. It's going to be Perrier bringing it in for Roselle. Nice shot. Didn't get it, but nice shot there from the corner by Perrier as Faye with a wide open lane goes for the layup, but it's blocked. Oh my. Very nice block, but they're going to call a foul on the play. And he really just smacked that right off the glass, but they're going to call a foul on, it appears to be, was not on the block, or I'm not sure if it was on the block, but it's going to be on Carl King for Roselle. Faye's going to have his free throws now.
He's going to get 2 from the line.
Be a nice shift of momentum if he can make this.
And misses it.
This is the first one.
Not enough power on that.
See if we can come back for the second one. Nails it.
It's in. Beautiful.
King
well done by Ryan Faye there.
King's looking for his man. Gets Pierre over there. Pierre on the far side of the court. Over to Ferry. Ferry bringing it up, guarded by Faye. Nice pass right there by King, but no good on Moody's shot. As Cook's now going to bring it up with Brandon had the rebound. Over to Cook. Cook to Faye. They're playing some very nice defense on the Roselle side right now as Cook has the ball over to Brandon in the paint. He's going to go up with it, and he's going to air ball, and it's rebounded by Pierre. Pierre guarded by Johnson, putting on the moves between the legs. Still can't get past him. Gets past him there, it looks like. And that's a very nice shot by Pierre, the senior. Tell you what, this is not really basketball related, but I really like Pierre's shoes. That's a little random, but the mismatched shoes always plays really nice. As Faye brings it up, Faye fakes the layup, then goes under Moody and drills it right there. Oratory's first points in this quarter. Essential shift as now Perrier is going to bring it up for the Roselle Rams. Swings it back over to King. Pierre went for the 3, no good. Marcus rebounds over to Max Cook. We're going to have a time. Oh, no. Looks like we have an injury over here. That's 11
I think
Perrier.
he cramped up. Looks like he's running back and just stopped.
Not sure. Hopefully he's all good.
Yeah.
Someone's going to have to check in for him, I believe.
Number 23 is going to be coming in.
It's going to be 23 Jefferson. And Faye's going to inbound it from the far side of the court.
I think he's going to pass it to Max Cook here. That's what it looks like.
Yeah,
yep.
so also what they've been doing a lot.
Yeah.
They do a great job.
He's going to try and get the pick.
Not sure what the call was there, but it's going to be Roselle's basketball. Bringing it their way.
I think foul was on a 15, Brandon Lassad. Taken out for Roselle is going to be number 3.
It's Mr. King. Over to now, that is Jefferson. Jefferson back to King. Almost gets stolen by Ryan Faye. Over to Pierre. That's deflected off Cook. That's going to stay Roselle's ball. As Brogdon and Archie are going to check back in for MJ and Brandon Lassad. Brogdon's been red hot recently. He's been having a great senior season. It's going to be Jefferson bringing it up. Jefferson over to Pierre. Pierre for the 3. They're going to call travel. No good. Oh, no. We're going to have a push. We're going to have a push. Appeared to be on 24, who is Jefferson. Or not Jefferson, sorry. 24 is a Ferry. 23 is Jefferson. That's on me. Faye going to bring it up now. Faye gets by him. Faye driving up top of the key.
Goes out wide to Archie.
Now has it. Oh, they're going to call travel.
They're going to call a travel on Archie here.
Tell you what, we don't see this much out of this Rams team, but today it just seems there's just too many travels going on right now. But they will definitely fix it. I'm sure Coach.
Yeah, they're definitely playing a little sloppy, but I think whatever Coach Doherty's going to say at halftime in the locker room, I think that's going to fix whatever the Rams need to do.
Jefferson now with the ball for Roselle, top of the 3-point line. Over to King. King dribbling up. Over to Pierre. Back over to King. Over to Jefferson now on the far corner. And he's going to throw it past Faye. Come on, get there. Get there. They're going to let it go out. Smart play by Faye there. No real rhyme or reason to be bringing that up. Try to save it, risk it going out. You can just let it go out yourself. Now Max is going to be bringing it in for Oratory. Cook over to Brogdon. Faye. From the top of the three-point line has it. Drills.
Go around.
Spins.
Goes for the jumper.
Layup from the
Just
top of the
misses
key, no
it.
good.
Costco gets it, and it looks like we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball here. See who's going to be bringing it up.
It's a Roselle ball.
It's King bringing it up. He's going to inbound it for Roselle here. Swings it over to Jefferson. Jefferson guarded by Cook and Faye. Pierre now has it. Wanted to travel there, but they did not call it. Jefferson has it over to King. 3.5 minutes left to go in this first half. And Moody has it, first touch in a while. Pierre for the three. Misses just wide. Koska comes down with the rebound. Now swings it over to Cook.
Coach Kelly's definitely trying to get a play across to them, and I don't know if the Roselle Rams are getting it, but as he bangs three, Max Cook.
Beauty of a three from Max Cook.
Yeah,
right
as we keep saying,
Nails
Coach
that.
Kelly is definitely a very vocal coach. But, you know, some vocal coaches aren't bad. They could be the best coaches.
Absolutely. And now Jefferson's going to be bringing it up for Roselle. Swings it over to King. King at the logo currently. Jefferson going to swing back for some help for him. Archie Gardner and back to King. Back over to Jefferson. Who goes back to King? They're just swinging it back and forth. Back to Jefferson. Guarded by Archie. He's going to drive up for it.
2.5 minutes left in the second here. Jalen Brogdon gets
Jalen's
it,
gonna come
recovers
down
it,
with
and he's going to take it down, passes to Ryan Faye. Goes up for the layup.
Oh, good.
Can't get it. Looked like Faye got hit in the face.
Pierre going to go for the jab step. No good. In and out. Will Koska with the rebound. Koska over to Faye.
Faye takes it.
Faye going to go by Moody.
And he gets a foul.
Fouled on the play.
He's going to get 2 shots from the line.
Foul's going to be on Pierre there for Roselle.
Hopefully Faye's okay. Looks like he's rubbing at his eye a little bit, but nothing's going to stop Faye after his Eagles winning last night.
Didn't seem to affect him on that free throw either.
No. Banged this first one.
And here comes the big man. Decite back in. He's going to come in for Moody right there. And Benche is going to come in for Affaire for Roselle. See both of them positioned right by the hoop right there on the left side.
Ryan Faye is going to take his second. It is up, and it is in. Well played by Ryan Faye. As he is gonna check out for Marcus Johnson. Maybe get his eye looked at by trainer Chris. Or maybe he's just gonna take a little break. Just get a little water in him.
Benche over to Jefferson. Jefferson now has it guarded by Marcus. Over back to Benche, who's guarded by Archie. Fakes a pass, goes over to King. King getting some very nice minutes this quarter. Back over to Jefferson. Back over to King. Swings to Pierre. Pierre got it by Costco over to Decite. Jalen's going to try to guard him. Gets it done, but that's going to be, looked like it was deflected off of Jalen, but that apparently was deflected off Decite, which we will take that absolutely as Archie's going to be doing the inbounding job. Brings it over to
Coach
Cook.
Kelly did not agree with that call there. I think looked like Jalen went out on Jalen, but they called it to go for the Rams, so went all right.
Cook over to Archie over here in the corner.
Archie Cook's
Faye,
goes
Cook
for
with a
3.
wide open 3, just misses. Koski's going to come down with it, keeps it in, just throws it a little wide. Jalen almost ran up the bleachers right there. That wouldn't have been bad. King's going to now inbound it for Roselle with a minute 17 seconds left in this first half.
Yeah, the Rams have definitely been playing a little better the second quarter, whatever Coach Doherty said after the first. Definitely put an impact on the Rams, but I think his halftime speech It always makes a difference for these Rams. They always come back at a different level.
We're going to have a foul here.
Call on Archie.
Foul on Archie. Let's see who's inbounding here. They're trying to figure it out. It's going to be King. See who he goes to here. Finds Pierre. Pierre, no good. Cannot come up with it. It's deflected off, and he's trying to argue it, but
just over a minute remaining in the second quarter.
Like I was saying before.
Taking out for the Rams is going to be Archie.
Archie's going to bring it in for Cook now. Cook going to bring it up. Cook guarded by King right here. Cook swings it over to Archie in the three-point line, over to Jalen in the paint, but they're going to call a push, and it's going to go to Roselle's way. Let's see who that was on. It's going to be on Marcus Johnson for Oratory. Bolster now in for Oratory. Ball's going to be placed all the way down by Oratory's basket here on the right. And Decite is going to get 2 free throws here. And no, sorry. They're bringing it all the way back to the other side of the court now. Refs had to talk that one over for a second. Confusing call there, but it's going to be King now inbounding it for Roselle. That's more like it. Over to Jefferson. Jefferson has it. Swings it over Pierre. Off of Pierre's hand. It's going to be Oratory's ball. Archie going to be doing the inbounding job as Cook comes in for Bolster now. Here he comes. Love seeing the fan favorite come back onto the court. Marcus now bringing it up. Jefferson guarding. Swings it over to Cook. Cook inside the paint, 2. Gets it for the 2 there. Very nice shot there by Cook. And we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Kelly. Like Kevin said before, he is not happy right now.
No, but he's very vocal, and he knows how to coach a team. I mean, Roselle's 9-10 on the season, but they're 0 for 4 in their last. They haven't got any wins in their last 4 games, so they're definitely trying to get a game here. And this is the first round of the Union County tournament, so.
Trying to look over the ledge right now from the announcing area. It looks like Coach Doherty's drawing up a play. And it looks like Coach Kelly's trying to go over a play that they currently have right now. And they just have not been executing, it appears. Coach Doherty very calm and collected. Meanwhile, on the other side, he's giving it to him. And honestly, that's really what the coaching should be doing. If this was flipped, I'm sure it'd be the other way around. One team has the energy in their way. Coach Doherty needs to make sure that they stay calm and composed, don't do anything dumb. And the other team needs to be energized. And you really love to see it from both those coaches. Great showing there from both of them. Players seem to be laughing. Coach Doherty must be saying something. Wonder what he's saying down there, Kev.
I'm curious to know.
Can't hear from up here, but multiple Oratory players seem to be laughing down there during that huddle.
Hey, Coach Doherty's a funny guy. He can crack some good jokes here and there.
Great guy to talk to also in school.
Yeah.
Talked to him before the Scots Plains game. Pierre goes for the 3, but he's going to airball it way wide. Not even close. Like I was saying before, Coach Doherty, right before the SBF game, he knew they were good, showed all respect to them as Jalen's going to drive up for the layup. Very nice shot.
Wow.
Speaking of SBF, that man had a great game there. Played some great defense and a great offense filling in. But Coach Doherty is always great. He's very humble, and he does a very nice job with that team.
0.1 seconds left.
Yeah, I wonder what they're even going to do here. They even
check it out and then go to the halftime.
MJ goes for the shot. No good, but that would have been something.
That would have been fun.
Full court shot. I think the buzzer might have rang before. Kev, what did you think about this first half as Oratory has a 30-15 lead over the Roselle Rams?
Yeah, definitely a good lead that the Rams have. Prior games, the Rams have lost the lead. about the size. But I think the Rams are playing well. They're keeping the aggression on the ball. They're passing the ball is what they need, and they're getting in the hoop. I mean, 30 points in the first 2 quarters is pretty good. It's an average of 15 per quarter. And I think they just need to keep playing their game. It's what they need to do.
You say that, yet also the Rams are undefeated this season. And I'm going to knock on wood when I say this, but they are undefeated when they're up by 6 points or more at the half. 8 points or more at the half. And we'd really love to see them continue this right now.
Yeah.
As we keep the streak. Kevin, if you were to pick one player to highlight on both sides for this first half, who would you pick?
I think for Roselle, I think I'm going to have to go with Pierre, number 1. He's been playing great. He's been taking some smart fouls as they needed. That shows their aggression. And then for the Rams, I think I'm going to have to go Jalen Brogdon. He's been in the paint and being aggressive in the paint, getting those layups, and that's what we need to win. And as you can see, the lead, 30-15, and it's great.
Absolutely. Both of those players getting it done. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Blake Duddy and Kevin Bernstein coming at you from the Gator Hall Gym in Summit, New Jersey at Oratory Prep. We will be back after this halftime. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're here at the Degaita Hall Gym at Oratory Prep. We have Rams versus Rams basketball. However, it's Roselle versus Oratory Prep, and the current score is 30-15 as we're getting ready to start this second half. As Cook, Fay, Brogdon, Marcus Johnson, and Bolster are out here for Oratory, and you can see the injured Connor Lee walking by. It's really a shame. Wish we still had him, but
Yeah,
you know,
he's definitely a well-performing player for the Rams.
Absolutely, we compromise, and it's going to be Hobson back in for Roselle, Pierre, Soto, DeCite, and Moody, which was their original starting five, and now that starting five is also going to come back to start the second half as Cook's getting ready to inbound the ball to kick off the second half. Here we go. Cook to Fay. Now during halftime, the 10-minute halftime, both teams went over to their respective areas as Jalen swings it over to Bolster for the three. Misses far, and it's deflected from Soto over to Hobson, bringing it up. Both teams during the halftime, as there's a foul, both teams during the halftime went over to their respective areas to speak to each team. And I just noted that Roselle was back out here and taking their shots within 5 minutes. But meanwhile, the Oratory Prep Rams were here, were still speaking until about 2 minutes of. Now, what they were talking about, I'm not sure, but when Roselle came back during their warm-ups, they were making a lot of their threes, and they looked a lot more energetic than at the start of the game as the first free throw is missed by Hobson.
Yeah, Coach Doherty, his halftime speeches have definitely been very inspirational for these Rams. I mean, for the SPF game, they were down going into the half, if I remember correctly. And when they came back out, they took the lead, but they kept a close game after that.
Hobson's getting ready for his second free throw. Misses that one, too, and Brogdon comes down with the rebound. Very nice. Swings it over to Marcus Johnson, who's going to come up with it now. Marcus brings it up. Over to Cook. Cook now to Fay. Fay for the three from the corner, and he's it hits the rim, then hits the top of the hoop, so that's going to be ruled out of bounds there. And now it's going to be Soto who's going to bring it in for Roselle. Soto over to Hobson. He's now going to bring it up over to Moody. Goes back over to Pierre. Pierre's still here. And there's going to be a foul on that. Pierre's going to get a few foul shots as he went for the floater, and it appeared to be foul on Jalen there. Fay, great sportsmanship, gives him a little tap to show him, hey, we're still cool, even though he even wasn't the man committed the foul. Misses his first free throw. 0 for 3 from the free throw line in this second half is Roselle. There we go. Shouldn't have said anything, but now they're 1 for 4. And now Cook's going to bring it up. Drives past Soto, stops now. Almost broke.
One thing I've noticed, sorry to take over.
No, go right
but
ahead.
When other players for the Oratory Prep Rams take it up, they take it up a lot slower. But Max Cook, he sprints with it. He controls that ball so well. And I guess Coach Doherty allows him to do that because Coach Doherty can rely on him to not give the ball away there.
Absolutely not. Max Cook has been Coach Doherty's right-hand man for 4 years. And I'm getting ready to also speak to Max before his senior day game because I'm sure that's going to be a very emotional game on the 18th for him. But he's done a great job in these 4 years, and he's really just been the outlier for this team, especially this year. Soto's going to go for the three. No, he fakes it, and that's going to be a travel. Cook going to inbound it now. Bringing it from the side, apparently. The ref was figuring out where to place it. Cook's looking for a man, and he finds Bolster, who gets up and gets the pass back over to Cook. And like Kevin said before, he's bringing it up fast, not playing around whatsoever. He's going to drive to the basket. He's going to go for the layup.
Lane there.
Hesitated a little bit, didn't get it, but got the rebound via Bolster. Now he's going to swing it over to MJ. MJ wants a three, and he's going to get it. Absolutely.
Wow.
Swish that three from Marcus Johnson.
What a shot.
Beautiful shot there by the kid, Marcus Johnson. Pass going to be nice pass to Moody over to DeCite in the paint. Jalen's going to try to stop him. He's not going to be able to. That's a hard man to stop.
Yeah.
Cook's going to bring it up. Sprinting once again. Soto guarding Cook. Cook over to Faye. And they're going to say it was deflected off of Hobson there. And very smart by Faye to recognize that really quickly. Very nice reaction time as Olahan's in for Faye now. Or not Faye, sorry, Bolster. I keep getting those two confused. Coach Kelly not happy about something. Marcus is going to bring it up. He's going to swing it over to Faye. Trying for the bounce pass, doesn't get it. Hobson steals it. Hobson loses it. Has it from the top of the paint over to Decite, who gets up, puts the, no, does not get the layup, but he gets the rebound. Over to Hobson, who's going to miss the three. Back to Decite. Decite again with the rebound. Now Soto has it. He's going to try, not going to try for three, going to go for the floater. He's going to put it in. Very chaotic sequence there for Roselle, but they end up coming away with the two as Lasad's getting ready to check in for Oratory.
Lasad and Archie.
And Archie, I did not see him down there.
Yeah.
Must help being 6'3". Cook has it. In the paint, Olo for three.
Oh,
This is just a little short. MJ got up there. Didn't come down with the rebound, but he had it in his hand for a second. But very nice by Pierre to come down with it. He's now driving it up. Very nice drive. Decite gets it, and it's going to deflect off of him and out of bounds.
The Rams are definitely having some trouble defending number 55. He's a big boy under the hoop. I mean, like being, what is he, 6'4"?
Oh, no, he's taller than 6'4".
Taller than 6'4". I mean, if we line him up with Brandon Lasad, they're almost head and head. And that's pretty hard to do.
You want to talk about lining up with Brandon Lasad? We're seeing it right now as Lasad's going to come in and try to correct this. Faye for the three. Just a little short. Olahan, came down with it for a second, but that's going to go off of him and out of bounds.
Coach Darty's going to call a timeout here. Definitely is going to drop a play. I mean, before I saw him screaming a little bit, and I think he definitely wanted to fix something with these Rams.
I'm going to take a look. Let's see. Trying to see.
If we could hear what he's trying to get out to these Rams.
Coach Doherty currently drawing up the play. I mean, I can see it from up here, but I don't know if it's the best idea to say exactly what the play is, because I don't want other teams using this as
you never know.
You never know. I mean, but he's done a great job. He's a great guy when it comes to great coach. Sorry, when it comes to drawing up all these plays, can come up with some on the fly. He's a quick mind.
Yeah, he's very knowledgeable in the sport.
Absolutely.
And that's why he's the head coach. I just realized we're missing Mr. Barisi tonight. I haven't seen him on the bench.
Yeah. Where is Coach Barisi? That's a good question.
I just noticed that.
Yeah. Also, Will Koska's little brother, James Koska, on the bench. I'm sure he'll be pulled up for this Union County tournament. He's been having a great season on JV. Also a freshman, very projectable, and he's going to have many great years here at Oratory Prep.
Yeah, he's still got three more years, and definitely he's going to make that the best he can.
Absolutely. Excited to see what he does with his brother next year. Maybe even this year gets a late call. Now,
yeah, you never know.
Going to go up, layup.
Beautiful block by Brandon.
That's going to deflect off of Archie, and it's going to go out. But, man, Hobson got up there. From here, it really looked like he was level with the hoop, that's impressive. That's very impressive. And now Soto's going to be the one inbounding. Decite wide open. Brandon guarding him. Pierre for the three, no good. Olahan comes down with the rebound. Swings it over to Cook. Cook now going to drive up, and no foul, but it's going to stay Cook. It's going to stay Oratory's ball, as that is Moody that smacked that out of bounds. Olahan's posted up in the. Oh, he's going to go to the other corner. See where he goes with it. Going to give it to Brandon. Brandon's going to go for the layup, but he's going to be fouled on the play, it appears. Yeah, foul. That's going to be on Decite. And Brandon's going to have 2 free throws here.
Beautiful shot.
Beautiful.
I think being taller, it gets you closer to the hoop, so it gives you a little advantage in the free throws.
Definitely. And I mean, you can't miss Brandon. Not only is he 6'7", but those shoes are bright orange.
Traffic cones.
I love them. I love the bright shoes. I also love Olahan's, the pink ones. Soda for Roselle as well. Those are nice. We're going to have a foul on the play. And not sure what that was. He stopped it, went over to the scoreboard, the score table, which did not say anything. And it appears it's going to be Cook's ball inbounding it. Not quite sure what happened there. Cook into Faye. Faye's going to have it. Over to Cook, who's in the corner. Cook bringing it out a little bit. Brandon in the paint on our close side. He's going to swing it over to Archie. Archie and Olahan were over there. Archie to Faye. Faye from the top of the key now. Going to give it to Olahan. Olahan to Cook on our close side. Brandon, top of the key. Casite guarding. Layup in and out. Archie rebound. No good. Moody's going to come down with it and swing it over to Soto. Soto going to swing that over to Hobson. Hobson driving up from it. The paint blocked by Cook. Cook deflected that pass. He's going to bring it up. He has the lane. He's going to go up with it. No good, but he's fouled on it. You see him throw his hands down in disgust. He knew he should have had it, but it's all good. He's going to have his 2 free throws right here, and he's going to make the best of them right now.
Yep. Yeah, Max Cook, he has such good rate awareness on the court. I mean, as you can see, he was running back, and he felt the ball in his hands, and he just took it right up the court.
Absolutely. 3.5 minutes left right here in this third quarter as Cook drills the first free throw to put the lead by 16 now for the Rams. That is 36-20. And Will Kosk is going to come in for Ryan Faye, and that's going to be Jefferson in for Soto for Roselle. And he makes his second free throw after a little bit of rattling around. That's going to be Jefferson who's going to inbound it for Roselle. Swings it over to Moody. Olahan wanted to go steal that, but didn't get to it. Moody now has it over to Pierre. Pierre's going to drive up with it. Blocked by Brandon. Just smacked that right down, and Moody went for the shot. Didn't no good. And now Brandon comes down with it. Olahan, open layup. Oh, smacked right there. That was a nice block. But they're going to call, I don't know about that call. They're going to say it went off of Ola's knee, but that was very clearly smacked into his knee right there by Hobson, which give him a little praise, give him a lot of praise for that. That was a very nice block on his part. Stopped the layup, and the refs are having to give them the ball. Now Pierre has it. Pierre's going to try to go up with it again. This time he's going to get the ball stuck, and Brandon just gets up there, smacks it right out.
Usually some teams need like a broomstick or something, but Brandon, nope, he just easy jump. He's out of there.
No broomstick needed when you got the Cite and Brandon Lasad on the court. You don't see that. I haven't seen that at all this year.
No,
the ball gets stuck right there. Cite's going to be fouled.
Kind of thing.
Cite's going to be fouled, I think, by Brandon here. Let's see. Yeah, they're going to call it on Brandon, it looks like.
Hold.
And it's going to be Jefferson who's going to inbound it once again. Jefferson back to Pierre. Olahan gets up.
Wow.
He has the open lane. He's going to go for the layup, and this time he's got it. Didn't get smacked out this time. And we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Kellen. You can see the Oratory bench very happy with what's going on right now. Great energy. Really making up for the atmosphere with the lack of the rowdies here tonight, which I understand. It's a Monday night. We had the day off today. But still, it'd be great to show up a little more, and especially since it's the first round of the Union County tournament.
Yeah, so maybe catching up on the homework due tomorrow, or
maybe
some missing late assignments that were due yesterday. And because I know I had one assignment due yesterday, but I did that.
Absolutely.
What did you think of the Super Bowl yesterday, Blake Duddy?
Yeah, I mean, I hate to go off topic, but I mean, I can't lie. It was kind of nice seeing Philly win. I know there's a lot of Philly sports fans here, a lot of Eagles fans. And you really want to see more teams win it. I mean, it would have been amazing for Mahomes to three-peat. It doesn't get done often. I believe it was the Packers who did it last. But you love to see it. You still want to see other teams win. And also, it makes a lot of people here happy that
changes
the Eagles
it up.
won. Keeps a good keeps a good vibe here over at Oratory, as Jefferson's going to be the one bringing it up and gives it over to Pierre, who deflected by Olahan again, but Hobson comes up with it. Hobson's going to drive. He's going to a little rough fall there by Hobson. There's a foul on the play. It appears he's going to get 2 foul shots. Good to see he's all right. He went down kind of hard. Hobson now for the free throw. Makes the first one.
he has a very interesting form when taking his free throws. He gets very low, almost to like a very deep lunge. It's very something I've never seen before, but it's definitely working for him.
Yeah, I mean, and as a superstitious athlete myself, and especially as an athlete, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, definitely.
As the ref's passing over to Pierre, what's going on here? Oh, he wants him to tuck in his shirt. Okay, I see what's going on there. He kept passing it to him, saying, tuck in your shirt, and he just kept passing it back. Tucks in his shirt. I was also, sorry, a little late on it, but bench number 4 coming in for Roselle for the second free throw right here for Hobson, and he makes it. He's going to put the score to 39-22 with about 3 minutes left in this third quarter as Olahan's going to swing that over to Cook. Cook being double guarded right there by Jefferson. Hobson over to Will Koska, over to Jalen in the paint. Jalen just recently checking in. Archie throws it over, but it gets deflected right by some Roselle players. A lot of them in a group there. Hobson's going to try to bring it up. Went for the layup. Foul on the play. Roselle's helping them up. That foul is going to be on Olahan, it appears. And Hobson's going to take it right back to the free throw line. There's that lunge Kevin was talking about. Seems to be working, though. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't change anything if I was him, as
No.
Faye's going to check in for Olahan now. And we're going to have no shot. Shot's not going to count. Missed it anyways, but it's automatic. It's going to be automatically Oratory's ball. As Cook's going to be the one inbounding once again. Looking for the open man, gets it in Faye. Cook bringing it up. Cook to Archie, to Will Koska. Koska bringing it up, keeps it inbound. Oh, we're going to call a push, and it's going to be Oratory's ball. Coach Kelly not happy with that. You can't see it on the broadcast, but he wasn't very happy, and the ref's talking to him right now. The ref very vocal with that call. And Kelly's calling for a sub, and it's going to be Decite coming back in for Benche. Beneche. I'm not sure how to say his last name. I wish I could have some help with it, but Cook's going to inbound it to Faye. Faye's going to drive with it. Goes for the layup, not going to get it. Jalen smacks it off the backboard, going up for it, and it's recovered by Roselle. Nice move right there.
Yeah.
Doesn't get the 3 as Pierre, but that was a very nice sequence, and they're going to try it again with Pierre. And Pierre just has not had it from 3 points today. Decite's going to get it smacked from behind by Archie. No good. They just have not been able to get the basket up.
Can't go in.
They just can't get it in. There's going to be foul now on the play. Jalen vocal down there. Not sure what he's saying, but someone's going to have 2 free throws. Fouls on Cook. Cook doesn't seem to be arguing it, so I'm sure he knows that it wasn't really a foul. Or maybe it was. But Moody's going to go for the free throw here now. In and out, rattles out with the first one. Tell you what, that rim has just not been nice today to anybody.
No, neither team.
So many shots have just been rattling it out, and Beneche is going to come in now for Roselle. Second free throw. Makes that one. Rim didn't play any trouble there. Cook to Faye. Oh, stolen right there by Hobson, and he puts it in for the layup. Coach Doherty's going to call a timeout. Tell you what, that was a nice defensive play there by Hobson. Kev, what do you like in this as this third quarter's winding down with 2 minutes left? What do you like?
The Rams and Roselle, they've definitely been very competitive this game. The lead's coming down a little smaller, but because at half it was 15 points. But Coach Doherty's drawing up a play right now, and the Rams just got to keep their foot on the pedal. I mean, they're very good at that. They keep the aggression. We have a very good line of players. I mean, we have our starters, and we still have a great bench and our backups. So definitely we have a lot of people that we're able to rely on. We're not relying on 5 main people. We got 10 kids, 10, 11 kids that we're able to rely on, which is great for the basketball
For our Rams.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you said it the best, especially with Connor Lee going down. Every player on this squad, there is no starting five. There's a starting five, but it can change at any moment. Just every single one of these players on this roster knows their role, and they're able to play their role so well, and it's really a team effort, and you love to see it every game. As Cook now has the ball from deep, he's going to drive up. Jalen sets the pick. Cook going to bring it up, top of the key, passes it over to Archie. Archie for three, and he's going to drill it. Love to see that from the freshman right there. Very nice shot by Archie. Big props to the kid. Pierre now has it. Pierre double guarded. Tries to go up, but it doesn't get it. Double as a pass, though, and Moody was able to come up with that and put it in for the layup. Faye now has it. Faye over to Archie. Archie triple guarded. Now Cook wide open is going to be the one officially bringing it past half court. Cook for the little lay. Faye with the rebound, but he's fouled on there.
Just over a minute remaining in the third quarter, and I got to say, these Rams, they've been playing great today. I mean, it's not their best performance, but it's not the worst.
Absolutely not. And at the end of the day, you got to bring your stuff. You're not going to have your best stuff every single day, but as long as your stuff that you bring to the table is better than the other team's stuff on that specific day, as Faye makes his first three, that's really what you want to see.
Yeah.
And great job by Archie there, as he's going to be checked out for Marcus Johnson, and Bolster's going to come in for Max Cook. And Soto's going to come in for Beneche there. So some subs for both teams as Faye's going up for the second one. Makes it. Also, I'd like to mention that we're seeing a lot more of pull-up jumpers by the Rams today, Oratory Prep Rams today, sorry. And you really love to see that, especially when it's being used efficiently. It's just another tool to have in the arsenal for the Rams. Also, I don't know how I missed it, but Desite also came back in. There's a layup by Moody. And Bolster's going to come in it. Bolster over to Brogdon. 38 seconds remaining. That pass is blocked, deflected by Bolster. It looked like he's going to try to keep it in, doesn't get it in time. Looked like it was being bobbled around there, but it's all good.
Just over 30 seconds remaining.
Soto over to, that is Hobson. Hobson, once again, the leading scorer on this team, had 257 going into today, but I'm sure there's definitely a lot more on that. Desite now in the paint. Desite pushes off Will Koska, going to have no shot there as Faye helps Will up. Will appears to be all right, but tell you what, man, that was a strong push right there.
Yeah, 55. He's probably inching 6'6", probably 6'7", but he's upwards of high 300 to like high 200 pounds, and that could be good on the court under the hoop.
Absolutely.
It's what some teams need. I mean, it doesn't look like Roselle has all the height, but
2-1, they're going to need a shot here, and they're not going to get it in time. Or they might be calling it. No, they're just going to call it. I thought they were going to call him out of bounds and give the Rams the ball with about a second to go. That would have been nice, but it doesn't matter as the Rams have a 14-point lead getting ready to start this last quarter of this game. Very nice showing today from Rams, both Rams, really. But the Oratory Prep Rams really bringing their A game today.
Yeah, with it being first round of the Union County tournament, I mean, Coach Daugherty does not want to leave first round. With their record this season in the Union County tournament, in the Union County Conference, they're playing great, and I mean, teams know they have competition against these Rams, and Coach Daugherty just wants to hold that, and that's what we need.
Absolutely, Kevin. Like you said before, the Rams in the conference, 12-6 overall, 8-3 in the Union County Conference. So that's a very good record. And like you said before, you never want to leave first round. Coach Kelly's really going to give it his last shot with this last quarter coming up to drill it into his team, let them know what they got to do. As the Oratory Prep Rams now break it off at the bottom. And it appears it's going to be Olahan, Cook, Faye, Brogdon, and Marcus Johnson coming out. Kelly now going to break it down with Roselle.
One thing I noticed that Jalen Brogdon, he's been getting a lot of playing time today. Haven't seen a lot of Brandon Lassade out there.
Not at all.
But maybe Brandon Lassade's like fighting a call for a little not an injury, but like maybe a little sickness, so he can't play his best. So they're trying to keep him off the court and let him rest.
Yeah, I mean, really the bottom line of it, I believe, is we're going to call a foul here on Hobson. Hobson does not agree with that. And I'm not sure where the foul was either, but Cook seems to be a little dazed over there, so there definitely was something on the play. Looks like he's blinking it off, not sure where he got hit, but definitely got hit somewhere. But like I was saying before, I really think the bottom line is rest. There's no need for it right now. You have a 14-point lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to risk anything, really. So what is this? Cook's going to sprint up the court on the right side, closest to the camera. Soto guarding him. Over to Faye. Faye's going to fake the three. He's going to swing it over to Jalen. Olahan's wide open for the three. Give it to the man. And he gets it. Drills that three. Very nice shot.
That is third of the game?
I believe that was either his third or fourth.
Third or fourth of the game.
I know he's only missed one, so whatever it is, he is on today like he is as always from that three-point line. Decite now has it from the top of the key. Swings it over to Pierre. And Pierre still does not have a three today with many attempts. Just not his day. Olahan long pass to Cook. Cook for the layup. Kevin, sorry I cut you off, but I
was going to say, the Olahan family, they're very well known at Oratory. But especially in the basketball program, with Will Olahan graduating, 2 years ago?
That was 2 years ago.
Yeah, he played varsity basketball, and he was one of the great players. He played under the hoop. And now you got Jack Olahan, also great with the program. He drains the threes. And back to the game. He got 55, taken up, and he's not going to go in.
Calling a foul on Decite, and also with the younger one I believe he's a freshman in the program coming up. We'll see him in the next couple of years here. As Soto's going to be the one inbounding the ball for Roselle. Soto inbounds to Pierre. Pierre has it in the corner closest to the camera. Back to Pierre. Pierre didn't look like he was ready for it, and Hobson now has it. Back over to Pierre. Pierre wants it. He's going to go for it, and he's going to make this one. There you go. Pierre with his first three of the game. And now Cook with the ball is going to bring it up for Oratory. Jalen sets the screen, just doesn't find it. Olahan now has it. Bring it over. Top of the key. Faye has it guarded by Pierre, who leaves him open. There's going to be a very nice layup.
Beautiful.
Contested layup by Faye. Just drills it, puts it right off that backboard, uses the glass. Just textbook for Faye. Hobson now bringing it up for Roselle. Over to Soto. Back to Hobson. Over to Decite. Decite is going to look for the lay. He's going to get it. Just kind of floats it up there. Uses height to his advantage. Cook taking a more relaxed approach coming up. Jalen sets the screen perfect this time. Top of the key. There was that pull-up jumper we were talking about before. Just the hoop playing like it has been today. Just no rattles have gone in. But there was that pull-up jumper we were talking about. I believe it was the third quarter. He's added that to his arsenal. It's looked very good, been very effective. Hobson now has it, guarded by Cook. Hobson with the pass over to Moody. Jalen deflects the pass. It looks like it was going to Decite. Tries to go up with it, doesn't get it. But he's going to come back out with it. Rattling around Faye's wide open down the court. Just nice little easy layup. And we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Kelly. And before, it looked like Brandon Lasad was getting ready to go in. But I'm not sure what either approach is going to be here from either coach. But we'll see. Looks to be a full timeout rather than a 30-second. Trying to see who's talking over here for, there is nobody talking for Roselle. Coach Kelly's now going to step in and talk. I wish I could repeat what he's saying, but I think I'd lose my job. But I don't know if it's a more relaxed approach this time, but he's definitely trying to drill it into them, make sure they just haven't gotten what he's been saying all game. But really, he's going to make one last attempt at it right here. 5 minutes and 21 seconds to go here. Oratory Prep has an 18-point lead. And the Oratory Prep Rams are going to break it down. And indeed, Brandon Lasad is going to come in for Jalen Brogdon, who had many great minutes for Oratory. He's been putting together a great senior season. You can't stress it enough how much that really means to this team.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a great group of seniors with the basketball program this year.
Absolutely. Many seniors on this team, and they all do their job perfectly.
Yeah, they all know what they need to do.
Desite puts it in. Now, Kev, I know there's an obvious answer when everyone asks who their favorite senior is. I'm going to eliminate Cook from the discussion, who has the ball right now. If you were to pick one other senior, who would you say is your
I think
favorite?
I'd have to go with Jack Olahan.
That's a great one.
He's a key part of this team. I mean, when he comes in, all they
Cook to
put
MJ.
him to the 3 line.
And the kid swishes it right there. Sorry to
Beautiful.
interrupt you.
No, you're all right. But Jack Olahan, they put him at the three line, and he drains him every time.
He really doesn't miss that. Desite also has it in the corner, in the 3-point line. MJ's going to fall, but Pierre's going to have it. He's going to fake a 3. Going to try to go up with it, but great defense by MJ. But there's a foul called on the play. He's not so sure about it, but refs thought so. So Pierre's going to have 2 free throws here. Coach Doherty's going to just talk to MJ real quick. MJ, you can see his facial expression. Or you can't see it on the camera, but we can see it here. Facial expression. He's not too worried. Coach Doherty's not too worried about what just happened, as Pierre is going to miss his first one.
Oh, as you were saying before, this hoop, I think there's something wrong with it.
This is absurd.
There's like a spring in the hoop. It's like one of those carnival games where you can't make it in.
I've never seen this before. Like, it's just nothing's going in today for some reason.
For either team.
Yeah, sorry. Affair is going to check in for
there you go.
The Roselle Rams, and now Olahan's going to bring it up. Affair guarding. That is Affair. Yes, it is. And then it's going to be deflected off Brandon's leg, and Hobson's going to be the one bringing it up. Swings it over to Pierre. Pierre, wide open layup, makes it. He made his adjustments pretty quick. Took a little time, but now that he's made that adjustment, he's been doing a lot better this quarter, and that's really nice to see. Even if it's not your own player on your own team, it's always great to see a player make an adjustment mid-game. Now Faye's going to bring it up past the Ferry. He's going to try to go for the pass, but it's going to be deflected off of Ferry as he was trying to reach Brandon. And it looks like Brogdon's going to be pulling Olahan out, I believe. And timeout for Coach Doherty's going to call one. Not quite sure what they're going to be trying to talk about here. It might have had to do with that last play with Faye going past rather than going for the layup. Kevin, what do you think this timeout's about?
So I actually think back in the defensive zone when they were scrambling and the guy had a wide open lane. I think they just got to close these lanes up.
You might absolutely be right. I did not even think about that.
Yeah. I mean, the Rams are still holding a 16-point lead, which is good in the fourth quarter. But, yeah, I think closing up those lanes in the defensive zone is what they need to do, and they keep their lead.
Absolutely. Just no free shots. Can't be giving away free points like that. Even with this lead, this is just never good. You get into bad habits, and then sooner or later, before you know it, if you start getting tired, start showing those weaknesses, you'll get into the same spot in another game, and it just doesn't work out. But that's not something that this Rams team they never do that. So not quite worried about that at all. And like I said before, Brogdon's going to come in for Olahan, and Desite is going to come back in for Affair now.
I'm curious to know what Coach Doherty's trying to plan here. You put 2 of the big guys in. Put Brandon and Jalen in at the same time, which you don't see very often.
Not all. The refs are talking to Coach Kelly now. I'm not sure what's going on. They're going to call for Affair to come back in for Desite. Apparently was not time for the subs, but we'll see what happens. Okay, yeah, they just figured it out. So Desite is getting ready to go in just a moment. As MJ is going to inbound to Jalen. Jalen misses the layup, and it's going to be Hobson comes in. Kevin said it before, the double big man strategy. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
Pierre's going to go up for it. A little too far on that layup on the floater. Brandon's going to try to come up with it. We're going to have a foul on somebody. Let's see who that's going to be called on. And Pierre's
going to be called on number 24, if I'm guessing. Yeah.
24.
Yep, 24.
Affair for Roselle. And now Desite is going to come in. There we go.
Big man versus big man. Or big mans versus big man. Double up.
It's always fun to watch just you got two big men on the court going guarding one another. It's always fun to see when, especially I'm around 6 foot. It's always cool to see just what are they, 6'7", 6'8". It's always cool to see that. MJ's going to go for the three. In and out. Jalen's going to come down with the rebound, tips it over to Faye. Faye's going to try to bring it out. Finds Cook at the top of the three line. Jalen's going to bring it up now. Jalen to Brandon. Brandon's going to go up, layup, off the backboard and in.
Beautiful.
That one didn't rattle out at all. Soto bringing it over.
And I think that's one of their drawn-up plays. That was well mapped out by Brandon and everyone there. All 5 of them was well mapped out, and they sealed the deal.
Ooh. Pass that over right to Cook, and Faye's going to have a wide lane.
Yeah.
Just no question about that one.
Yeah, maybe Marcus and Faye took that up by themselves, and they sealed the deal.
Yeah, maybe a little miscommunication on Roselle's part there, but they were able to play. Now Pierre's going to have it, double guarded by Brandon and MJ. Faye tries to go for the steal, but fouled him in the process, it appears. Yep, they're going to call that on Faye. And Roselle's going to have the ball on the far side of the court over by the Ian Prep for Oratory Prep. Roselle's going to have it. Over to Soto. Haven't seen Soto take too many shots today, but Hobson's been taking shots, and he's not made that one. Brandon keeps it and stops him from going out. Over to Jalen. Jalen's going to try to go up for the layup, it looks like, and he's going to catch a charging foul there. And hopefully Hobson's all right. Looked like he went down on the back of his head a little hard, but he's going to appear to be all right. He's going to walk it off. Now he's kneeling over a little bit. That's going to be number 15, Miles Regland, coming in for Soto for Roselle.
And Archie coming in for Jalen for the Oratory Prep Rams.
Good catch there, Kevin. Did not see that whatsoever. Archie having a great game.
Maybe Coach Darty's play wasn't working out, and they put the freshman back in because Archie has been playing great today. I mean,
absolutely.
He's definitely been one of their key players to today's match against Roselle Rams.
Cook to Johnson.
Wow.
Cook to Johnson. Johnson with the layup, and Hobson went to go try to block that, and he hit that backboard hard.
I thought he hit in the backboard. He was going to make that ball go out, but it still went in.
Nah, he missed the ball just a little late as the recently checked in Regland went for the shot, just didn't get it, and now he's going to get back to it and get the layup. Cook going to bring it up. Also, Regland with also the very nice shoes. Thought I'd point those out since we were on the topic of that today. Archie fakes a shot. MJ from the corner. Just a little far. Regland keeps. Regland getting some action, and just checked in. He's already been right in the action. Stepped right into it. Desite over to Pierre. Pierre fakes the shot, gets MJ, but he's going to miss very short. And Regland comes with the rebound, but can't put it in.
Just over a minute remaining in the fourth quarter. And Coach Darty is going to take the timeout here. Yeah, Coach Darty is going to take the timeout with a minute and 1 second remaining in the fourth quarter. And a 20-point lead.
Oratory Prep Rams seem to be very happy with this right now. All smiles over here on the right side, and it really sucks when you're watching these games. You see one side happy and one side the other one. Now, granted, this is our school, but still, there's always two sides to a game. There's the winning team and the losing team, and just so happens it seems that Roselle hasn't had it today, as they're going to break it down, both teams. And it's going to be Archie, Mike Dragone, Julian Stauffer, Brandon Lasad, and we're missing one. See who's going to come out. Who's coming out? We're missing one. Coach. Coach, come on. And for Roselle, it's going to be number 19.
Someone's got to check in for the Rams.
Yeah, someone's going to check in for the Rams. We're currently
Faye's
only
going to come in.
Faye's going to come in. Stauffer's trying to. Stauffer number 4 on Oratory is trying to signal it over to Coach Doherty. Archie has it. Archie guarded tightly by King. King's going to try to look for a foul there, but just can't get it. Back over to Archie. Faye telling him, taking a captain's role. Faye's taking a captain's role on this team as a junior. Elite scorer for Oratory.
Yeah.
And he's telling Archie, just make sure, don't do anything dumb. Just do what we have to do. Keep it respectful.
Yeah, I think Coach Darty, he's with the 20-point lead. He's giving some of the players who don't usually get the playing time, send them in for the last minute.
Absolutely. Faye's going to have it.
Wow.
Still deflected, just rattling around everywhere.
What a play that was by the Rams, and if that went in, bench would have went crazy.
Absolutely.
Because I think that was the exact play Coach Daugherty wanted them to do.
Definitely. Now, I'm talking about before about Faye. Faye, the leading scorer on this team with 280 coming in today, as Brandon, who is the second leading scorer with 233, misses that shot. He's going to give it to Mike. Mike's going to fake the three, drive up with it. He's going to go for the layup, and he's going to get it.
Beautiful play by Mike Dragone.
That's going to be Dragone's first points of the season, I believe.
All smiles from the bench and the court for the Oratory Prep Rams.
Love it. And that's going to do it for the game. First round of the Union County tournament for Oratory Prep, and they're going to take this victory over the Roselle Rams. Tell you what, great game to come out here and see them. Great game to comment. And Kevin, what did you like out of this game from really both teams today?
I like the fourth quarter. That's my favorite quarter today. The Rams, they didn't take their foot off the pedal. They knew they had that lead, that wide lead, and they didn't take their foot off because, I mean, in the basketball, those leads can blow in a matter of a minute. So
absolutely,
they didn't take their foot off, and they kept that lead, and they kept pushing with a 22-point lead over the 22-point win over Roselle Rams.
Absolutely. If you were to highlight one player on the Oratory Prep Rams, who would you highlight for this game?
Oh God, I really don't know. I think I'd have to go with.
I know I have a player in mind, and I'm going to talk about him in a minute, but I'm going to let you say yours
maybe
first.
Max Cook. I mean, his ball movement. He's such a great team player. I mean, he plays with the whole team. He doesn't just play by himself, so he's not cocky at all. He knows that he needs the whole team to win.
Absolutely, and I'd love to just give a quick shout-out to the freshman Archie Mueller as he put together a great game here, played his role perfectly for the Rams, and tell you what, a lot of promise coming from that kid over these next few years.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure commentating for you all in this first round of this Union County tournament. Rams win today by 20. This was Kevin Bernstein and Blake Duddy coming at you from the Degata Hall Gym in Oratory Prep in Summit. Thank you.